let me say this. I'm glad we made sure to point out that the NFL is denying that Roger Goodell has made that extension because the reports say otherwise. We're going by what the report has said. We don't know whether they're telling the truth or not. We're going by what the report said. But I'm glad they pointed out that that didn't happen. Jerry Jones, in his, with his position, he's being a bit petty. I think it's because of the Ezekiel Elliott situation. But it doesn't make him wrong. And here's what I mean by that. Regardless of the fact that he's no longer on the compensation committee as an ad hoc member, regardless of the fact that, it's being petty because of Ezekiel Elliott, the residue from the Ezekiel Elliott scandal, and he's upset about that, there is no NFL owner that should sign off on Roger Goodell getting $50 million a year with lifetime access to a private jet and lifetime health insurance. First of all, if you're making $50 million a year, what the hell do you need the private jet and the lifetime insurance for?
Are you counting his money?
I'm saying,
Are you counting his money?
Let me, what I'm saying is that takes care of it. You understand? That takes care of it. I mean, ask for $60 million then and get it over with. As opposed to, and by the way, you know what word resonates with me that gets on my nerves about all of this? The word lifetime. So even when you ain't the commissioner, even when you're gone and you're no longer employed, you still want the private jet.
That man want that
and the lifetime.
contract.
I mean, you got to be kidding me. Listen, the NFL, we have repeatedly lamented the gluttonous tendencies of NFL owners. Periodically, depending on a player, we'll get on them. Why don't we dissect the importance of the commissioner? It's not that Roger Goodell hasn't made them money. It's not that Roger Goodell hasn't done things that has made the NFL profitable. Did he do something that Paul Tagliabue didn't do? Did he do something that Pete Rozelle didn't do? You understand? The list goes on and on. What I'm saying is that lifetime, that's what really, lifetime and health insurance. I mean, lifetime health insurance,
no problem.
not just for you, but for your family. Like my policy covers my children. You understand what I'm saying? Your policy covers. I mean, he wants a. I mean, you got to be kidding me. What? Listen, I sincerely hope that Roger Goodell and the NFL are telling the truth when they say he didn't put forth this proposal.
Why, though?
Because let me tell you something. If this dude is asking for that, and I guess you can ask for what you want theoretically, you can ask for what you want. But if he's asking for this, I mean, then I don't ever want to hear anything about the owners being greedy again. He's put them to shame.
I think Jerry Jones is right, and I don't have any problem with what Roger Goodell's asking for. Ask for it. Get a private jet. You know what it costs to go cross-country in a private jet?
You would know.
College tuition.
You would know.
Maybe he doesn't want to spend college tuition every time he does
Don't stop there, Max. Tell us how much it costs.
I don't know.
Yeah, you do.
How would I know?
You do. Tell us what it is.
He just did.
Tell us what it is, Max. How much does it cost? We don't know.
That's why I wouldn't do it. Because you got someone in your family who needs a year of college.
Yeah, now, first he didn't know. Now
You need someone in your family who needs a year of college.
You know
I'm not saying I haven't looked into it. I just haven't done it.
Okay.
Look, here's the problem. Jerry Jones looks at Roger Goodell, and he sees the challenges that the league faces. They're real challenges. We talk about it all the time. I think number one is concussions and CTE and all the physical health stuff. I think number two is opioid, but domestic violence and all these issues, they're getting more press right now, but they are also real challenges. Furthermore, football is a uniquely American sport. Yes, we can export it to some places, but it's never going to grow like, say, basketball, which is so accessible to a world that has embraced soccer, right? Basketball is a superior version of soccer. It's an obvious evolution of the game. Any country that loves soccer, which is like the whole world, is going to take to basketball. That's why it's growing so quickly. Football is uniquely American, and I bring this up often when this topic comes up. Sal Palantonio has a very fun book called How Football Explains America, and it gets into it. But it is uniquely American. So anyway, there are all these issues facing the NFL. Ratings are down, and protests, all these different things. And while Goodell and others are insisting revenue is going to go hit this mark by this year, maybe Jerry Jones is saying, hold on a second. I'm not so sure about that. I'm not so sure we're going to grow as fast as the commissioner seems to think. Furthermore, even if we are, I'm not so sure that the commissioner offers us tremendous value over replacement level. Like, how many people think that they can't find someone else who could do Goodell's job at least as well as he can?
At the 37 to 44 million he's already getting.
Right. So Jerry Jones is bringing up, I think, I don't have any problem with Goodell wanting a raise, wanting a private jet. Good for him. It's not like there are people who could do worse jobs than him, too, and the league has grown their revenue. But I understand why Jerry Jones is saying, hold on a second. We're giving this guy a super premium over what he's already getting. We can't find someone just as good?